Nope, I don't have any of that.
Maybe I should talk about this because, you know, we're getting close to the Toxic Avenger movie just came out. Maybe, please? Please! But we're not talking about any kind of films. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because I'm trying to find if I have a copy of any of the Terminator films. I think I have Terminator, Salve, Terminator 3, the fourth Terminator film. I think I have that on, for games. But, yeah, we're not talking about any of the games or movies. We're talking about the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Who are you?
Or Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. This was a TV show that had ran on Fox from January 13th, 2008 to April 10th, 2009. It had 31 episodes across 2 seasons. And it was a spin-off of the Terminator series. And one thing it did, compared to, like, say, later films, it basically said, like, say, oh, Terminator 3, that didn't happen. And picks up shortly after Terminator 2. The series revolved around the lives of Sarah Connor, portrayed by Lena Headey, and her son John, played by Thomas Dekker, who works to prevent the creation of Skynet, an artificial intelligent computer system that will eventually launch a nuclear war on humans. And just like one thing that I did not realize, though, is that the composer who did the music was Barry McCreary, who he did, like, say, some of the music for, like, say, shows like, say, Battlestar Galactica. He did music for the AVGN movie. He's done a lot of music for other things. So, but yeah, the idea for the show was greenlit in 2007 for a 13 episode season, but it ended up getting reduced to 9. Do you know why? I did not mean to say that, though. Well, it's Writers Guild of America. And then the mid-season, and we go into receiving general public review.
No, get away from the door.
Why?
That's why.
But, the viewers' ratings for it, did not really go well. One thing that this show would do compared to the films as well.
I've been waiting for you.
Because one thing the films always did, like, say, especially after Terminator 2, is, like, say, okay, let's have a Terminator that's going to go up against Arnold that's going to be a lot stronger and more dangerous.
Hasta la vista, baby.
And with this one, you didn't have the benefit of having Arnold Schwarzenegger. So you had to rely on the relationship between John, his mom, and as well as we have his brother. And then you also have the character of Cameron, who John had sent back in time from 2027 to protect his earlier self.
What is that?
Engineer got a job building the vault, so we'd always have a way back home.
So she can mimic human mannerisms better than, like, the previous tourists can also consume a small amount of food, which, for some tourists, that wasn't a thing. We can also have moments like, say, okay, we're going to have callbacks, we're going to have, like, say, some moments of, like, say, okay, here's the T-800, or other things. And I'll be honest and say, looking back at this, I wish I had watched this show. I really did. I do. Because, like, yes, I think I knew about this show. I think I did. If it came out in 2008, I was still in high school at this time. I did not really graduate high school until 2012. So, I feel like if this was on, I really didn't get the opportunity to watch it. But, honestly, I'm just looking back at this, I'm just thinking, like, say, okay, this still seems like a show, would actually really work. Because, like, say, nowadays, we have the idea of AI, and at the same time, like, whenever, like, say, the Terminator franchise keeps coming back, we had it, a few years ago with Terminator, Dark Fate, and, they tried to, recreate the lightning in a bottle by having a whole new, character, say, the Rev 9, or heck, after, say, the character of John Connor was killed off, and Sarah Connor is, she's going after Terminators, and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I kind of like I think even the effects for the show look like are pretty good.
I like that gate.
Catherine Weaver?
Sure.
They look fairly decent for a television show, for network television, for, the Fox channel. And, yeah, I'm gonna say, especially for, actress Leda Headey, yeah, her performance was different than Linda Hamilton, because, when we look back at her performance in both films are what we consider a classic in both the science fiction genre and a little bit in the horror genre. And yeah, I think she does a really good job of separating her adaptation of the character along with John Decker. Thomas Decker with his portrayal of John. And yeah, I kind of like the idea of okay, we're gonna have Sarah Connor have to protect him because along with a Terminator sent from the future to protect him as well. I feel what they'd always worked about T2 is because you had a young John Connor who is still okay, the world's future process is fully going to be on his shoulders, so that idea is fully on his shoulders if Judgment Day is not stopped as well. Because in a way, okay, well, I need to make sure, everything goes to plan, in a way. So yeah, I'd say this will be if it had came back, because they had tried to do a petition, get say signatures to say, hey, bring it back. And all that. But that didn't happen, yeah. So, yeah, it was cancelled on May 18th, 2009. And, yeah. Maybe eventually I'll get to talking about the show in Sci-Fi Journey. Maybe. That'd be interesting.
Do you like this color on me?
What?
I'm a bitch whore.
What?
I have a new friend.
Did she tell you you were a bitch whore?
No, she cried.
Wait, what?
Did you ever watch this show? Or was this just something that you, had been aware of? See ya!